Imagine that every word you say, whether aloud or whispered in the silent corridors of your mind, is so much more than a simple arrangement of letters and sounds. Consider them as musical notes, each vibrating on distinct frequencies, quietly shaping the world around you. Your words, spoken and unspoken, transcend the simple limits of language and become signals you send out to the universe, resonating as ethereal frequencies that call back experiences, relationships, and realities into your life. This is the art of manifestation through self-talk. It is more than just wishful thinking or positive affirmations in the morning. It's a conscious, daily practice of attending to the stories you tell yourself about who you are, what you're worthy of, and what is possible for your life. Many ancient philosophies and modern thinkers agree you become everything you consistently think about. Your thoughts are not idle passengers. They are drivers, mapping, steering, and ultimately deciding the destination of your journey. Let's start with an experiment. Think back to your own life. Has there ever been a time when you expected failure and, almost as if by choreography, you stumbled at every step? Maybe it was a critical moment at work when you told yourself, "I'm going to mess this up." Or a relationship where you quietly repeated the story, "I'm not interesting enough to be loved." These inner scripts running on an endless loop have power. They shape your posture, your choices, the way you interpret events. Over time, they become self-fulfilling prophecies. The world outside bends to the rhythms you've set inside. But the reverse is true too. The beauty of self-talk is its malleability. At any moment, you can pause, listen, and revise the story. By becoming mindful of your words and thoughts, you can harness your imagination, a creative force as real as gravity. Because your imagination is not merely a theatre of fantasy separated from the real world. Every great invention, every work of art, every social movement began as someone's imaginary vision, spoken inwardly and outwardly until it manifested. So how do you unleash the art of manifestation through self-talk? First, cultivate awareness. Spend a day noticing the running commentary in your mind. Are you mostly critical or encouraging? Do you frame yourself as a victim or an architect? Collect these inner phrases like clues. No judgment, just observation. Next, practice gentle substitution. When you catch a thought that limits you, "I always struggle with this," or "I'm just not lucky in love," try rewriting it. Say, "I'm learning new ways to thrive in this area," or "Love is naturally coming toward me." The words don't have to be grand or exaggerated. They need only to be a little kinder, a little less final. Over time, these new frequencies begin to resonate differently, calling forth new opportunities, new ideas, and new relationships. But perhaps the most profound tool is to trust your imagination, especially when it whispers visions that feel impossible.
That's not realistic.
But imagination is not limited by logic. It is the birthplace of innovation and reinvention. When you let yourself envision a reality where you flourish, where you achieve your goals, embrace meaningful connections, or create beautiful things, you're not just daydreaming. You are rehearsing the emotions and actions that will make that future possible. Trust is the key that unlocks the door. Trust your imagination to show you what's possible. Trust yourself to move in that direction, even if the first steps feel awkward or small. Like tuning an instrument, you'll find the right pitch. Your inner world will begin to harmonize with the outer. Remember this: the art of manifestation isn't about ignoring reality or denying difficulty. It is about staying vigilant and attentive to the influence of your thoughts and inner speech. Become the gardener of your mind, weeding out what stifles you and planting what empowers you. Your persistent, focused attention becomes sunlight and water to these seeds. With time, the stories you nurture become the life you inhabit. So, as you move through today, notice your words, both spoken and unspoken. Notice the frequency they carry. Be vigilant and gentle. For in every moment, you are becoming everything you think about. Manifest wisely. Your imagination, trusted and attended to, is the paintbrush with which you color your reality.